Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I say somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, cause that's how we do it over here. The game was born on November 29th, 1979, in Compton, California. Now, I gotta say this right here. Now, when you're a child, you're supposed to be eating now laters and spitting sunflower seeds. But that shit ain't happened for the rapper The Game. He had the type of life that you only see in the gangster movies. When I read about his story, I said, shit, this is a gangster's motherfucker life right here. The rapper The Game mama and daddy was part of a gang. His mama was part of the Hoover Criplet gang, and his father was part of the Nutty Block Crips. The Game said he could remember at a very young age. He said he saw his mama and daddy preparing themselves to go do a drive-by shooting. I know y'all done heard of Bonnie and Clyde. Well, The Game mama and daddy was the Crip and the motherfucker Criplet. When it was time to shoot him up, his mama and daddy was front and center. The Game said he been around gang banging and shooting all his life. He said, I can remember growing up and that's all I seen all my life was gang banging and shooting. True enough, I had some happy days, but I seen a lot of crime going on at my young age. At the tender little age of 6 years old, his friend was shot by another teenager from the neighborhood. He was shot for his clothes and his shoes. Can you imagine you 6 years old and your other friend 6 years old and you hear about somebody shooting him for his clothes and his shoes? Can't even send your kids outside no more looking fresh, looking good. Because somebody want to come and rob them for something that they can't get on their own. Come on and let's do it. At the age of 7, The Game was sent to foster care. He said the kids used to tease him when he was in foster care. But he said he was so intelligent, he knew how to protect himself, and he knew how to just blow off the shit that they were saying to him in foster care. At the age of 15, The Game moved back in with his mama. Him and his mama didn't get along too well in the beginning, but they eventually got it together. You know how your mama is. I said, you know how your mama is. You want to eat fruit roll-ups, and she wants you to eat green vegetables. But no matter what, we still love mama. Look at your neighbor, look at yourself and say, we still love mama. In high school, the rapper The Game was very involved. You know, some people, they go to school and they really don't do nothing but just go to school. That was me. Shit, because I said, fuck school, they can't teach me nothing. But they said in high school that the rapper Game was very involved. He was a point guard on the basketball team. He ran track, and he also played other sports. The Game graduated in 1999 and was offered scholarships from different colleges. The Game chose to go to Washington State University. He chose to go there and play on their basketball team. But those dreams, listen to me, I said those dreams went straight down the hill. The police pulled up on The Game, and they found a large amount of drugs in his possession. After Washington State University heard about that incident he had with the police, guess what? His scholarships was revoked. They took that shit right away. They said, we don't want you at our colleges selling drugs and shit. Fuck of that. The Game says, shitter. I was trying to do something positive with my life. But the streets keep motherfucking calling me. Every time I try to do something good, the streets keep on calling me. The Game and his brother, they end up getting an apartment on the outskirts of Compton, okay, in Bellflower. Some of y'all done heard about that. Bellflower, the neighborhood Bellflower. The Game and his brother was known as being the big-time drug dealers in the neighborhood. If you needed that good shitter, I say if you needed that good shit, you go to Game and his brother, and they had it. Well, I got a story to tell. One night at 2:00 a.m., a regular customer came to their apartment. You know, a regular customer come to the house to buy drugs. You gonna let them in because they a regular customer. You know them. So a regular customer came to their apartment with 2 other people to buy some drugs. So the Game answered the door. Soon as he answered the door, one of the men shot the Game 5 times execution style. After laying still for 7 minutes, the Game called the police and the ambulance came and got him. The Game laid in a coma for 2 days straight. I said he laid in a coma for 2 days straight. And after he woke up from the coma, he had to stay in the hospital to recover. I'm going somewhere with the story to fuck a night. So as the Game was recovering at the hospital, he told his brother, he said, I want you to buy me all the classic hip-hop albums, okay? All of these classic hip-hop albums, I want you to go to the store and I want you to buy them for me. I'm up in this hospital board and the motherfucker, I need to listen to some shit. So his brother bought him some Notorious B.I.G., some Jay-Z, some Ice Cube, and some other rappers' albums. For the course of 5 months, the Game studied all the hip-hop artists that he liked. He said that his skills went from being shitty, then they became the shitter. Y'all heard me, right? He said he wasn't even that good when he was starting off. But as he began to listen to these different artists, his shit went to another level. The Game rapped for his brother. You know how it is. We want to show off for our brothers and sisters. Look what I know how to do, motherfucker. The Game rapped for his brother. And his brother said, look, nigga, let's get together. Come on, let's get together and we can make a mixtape. And it all started from there. Come on, let's go deeper with the story. When the Game and his brother made that mixtape, it started floating around everywhere. Okay? Until it floated in the hands of P. Diddy. Yeah, there go that fucker again. I said until it floated into the hands of P. Diddy. P. Diddy was just about to sign the Game. He said, oh, hell yeah, I'm feeling the Game music. P. Diddy. P. Diddy said, I'm feeling the Game music. We about to sign this motherfucker right now. And Dr. Dre ended up hearing the track. When Dr. Dre heard the Game's track, he called the Game up on the phone. The Game said, fuck P. Diddy. I said the Game said, fucker P. Diddy. And he signed the contract with Dr. Dre. The Game didn't want to use his birth name, so he chose another name to rap under. He chose the name The Game. Let me tell you how he got this name. He said that his grandmother used to call him Game. She said that he was game for anything. So that's how we got the artist today, known as being The Game. I'm ready to go deep in with you tonight. I said I'm ready to go deep in with you tonight. Tell me, are you ready? Some of y'all done heard of the song that The Game made called Bloody Moon. If y'all ain't heard it, y'all can go on the internet and go listen to it right now. I said The Game made a song called The Bloody Moon. In the song, he talk about him and his sister. He talk about how they got different daddies, but the same mama. The Game go on further in this song to talk about some things. I want you to listen closely what I'm saying to you tonight. The Game speak about how his father raped his sister when she was only 11 years old. The Game said that he wanted to kill his daddy. He said he wanted to pop him like Corona top bottle caps. But at that time, he didn't have enough heart to do it. He didn't know just how to do it, but he wanted to kill his daddy for raping his sister. The Game began to develop hatred for his daddy. More and more, give it to me, more and more and more. He said he blamed his daddy for his brother's death. He said he blamed his daddy that his brother was killed. The Game's oldest brother, Javon, that's his name, Javon. His brother died at 17 years old. He just received, listen to this closely, he just received a recording contract and died not too long after signing a motherfucker recording contract. The Game brother was shot dead at a gas station. The Game said if his daddy was there, his brother wouldn't have got shot. Come on, y'all. And I'm coming to tell you to fuck a night that his brother was a blood sacrifice. Honey, because blood sacrifice run through that family. You better pay attention what I'm saying tonight, because you're going to see it in the future. Put two and two together. Whew, I ain't going to stay too long. I said I ain't going to tarry too long. But just like everybody else, the Game had to make a blood sacrifice as well to be in this rap game. I said, you got to make a sacrifice to be in the motherfucking game. Y'all know that. When I come doing these videos, I ain't entertaining you. I'm teaching you something to show you about how this shit go and how you got to stay away from it and do your own thing, baby. Shit, like I said, but just like everybody else, the Game had to make his sacrifice as well to be up in this rap game. Oh, y'all, I'm giving y'all spirit information. I done been in the spirit, so my shit is on another level. So I want to ask you this question. Who did the Game sacrifice? Who was his blood sacrifice? That's right. His Chester child molester ass daddy was his blood sacrifice. His daddy who molested his sister. Y'all should have seen that. Sometimes you got to look deep to see how the information creep. Holla at you, girl. Shit, I know you hear me, and I guarantee you I know you feel me. Now, I want you to look close at this picture right here. I'm finna end it. I'm about to end it. Oh, but I promise you I'm gonna be coming back. And back and back and back. I want you to look close at this picture right here. Louis Farrakhan and the Game. Y'all see this picture right here? I got a video coming about these rappers meeting with Farrakhan. Somebody said, what is this all about? Oh, well, I'm going to come break it down to you. But I want to say this right here. I ain't going to just leave you hanging. I'm going to give you this little piece. Because, see, I don't like to be out of wax. When I give something, I like to give it in a video and stay on topic. But since I gave you this picture, I'm going to give you a little bit. In order, listen to this because this is a jewel right here. In order to get down with Farrakhan and what he got going on, these rappers must first make a blood sacrifice. Look at the handshake in this picture. I say, look at the handshake in this picture. That's another video. Y'all be good. Hey.